Okay. Welcome everyone to the third episode of the S2P podcast. How's everybody doing? Obviously, hope everyone's doing well. I know you guys can't really respond, but hey, gotta ask. Make sure everybody's doing well. Make sure everybody's been doing just fine since we last heard from myself or from Zallo. Obviously, you guys are on video form. Zallo isn't here. Wish him well. He's just going through life issues. Got stuff he's dealing with. He's a little sick, so wanted to get this podcast still up for you guys because we did miss last week. Very busy week. Honestly, I feel like a lot of people. Very busy week. So there are going to be times. Well, actually, no. I'm going to correct that. We will not be missing another week. I don't care. I refuse to miss another week. One, because I want to really just keep on schedule, and I think it'll be good for myself and just to keep a schedule and to keep this as consistent as possible. Honestly, like if things happen, we have to miss a week because, hospital, life, just things occur. I really just want to get in the habit of recording early so we don't have to miss a week, but either way, don't want to dwell on that for too long. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. I'll just give you guys a quick update. I'm not even kidding. I don't really have, as always, guys, we don't really have topics. I don't have a topic to come in for today and talk about at all, but I was just gonna plan on just updating you guys from where we left off last week, basically, and what's been going on, what I did last week and the week before that, because I remember telling you guys about me getting a new job, but I really didn't specify anything about my new job and stuff like that and what I'm doing, and just wanna just talk life in general. Want to update you guys, like I said, and just what's been going on since we all last spoke. So hope everyone's doing well. Please, if video form people who are watching the video, if you guys want to leave a comment, let me know you're doing well. Let me know how you guys have been. Anything like that. But yeah, I guess we'll start the work, right? Man, I started a new job, and honestly, that's been pretty fun. Just been something new. Oh, by the way, before I get too far into this, there's gonna be music in the background, probably of this one. You guys can hear what I'm listening to, but I think what I'm gonna use what I'm listening to as the music in the background. I don't know if I'm gonna let it play the whole time or maybe just like portions of the podcast. I'm not really sure, but since it's just me talking, I don't know if it's gonna get boring or anything. I don't really know, guys. I have no clue how it's gonna be with one person. I honestly planned on doing a podcast with just me at some point. It was going to this podcast was originally going to just be going to be me anyway, so that's why I'm not really tripping about having to record a solo episode and like that. But I wasn't sure. I feel like having another person sometimes can just help with making it easier for the listener to have to be hearing a conversation instead of just one person kind of rambling, talking to themselves. Even though I do that quite often nowadays. Even when I was a dude, my brain, there's no other way to describe it other than my brain moves at 1,000 words per minute. Sometimes more. It's not fun. Not fun at all. But yeah, the music's gonna help me focus. That's the plan. That's the hope. And just something for me to vibe to. But either way, work, guys. So I am now a content producer for this marketing agency called Narrative Ads. Long story short, what that means is that I go around and that I make content and I record like TikToks, interviews, and just different skits and stuff like that for different brands for this agency. They give me brands that they want us to work with. They give us ideas. We go out, we shoot those ideas, and then they do all the editing and upload it. You know what I mean? But it's just pretty cool. I get to work on my acting skills sometimes. If you have to do a skit and I have to like just in public like ask certain questions, like, okay, this is like gonna like be I'm kind of fast forwarding a little bit, but recently we had to go to those of you who are from LA or anything like that, Century City Mall or Westfield Mall, one of the two. There's a couple of different Westfields, but the Westfield in Century City, we had to go up to that mall. And one of the skits that we had to do was just kind of like this stage thing where we have a male, I was the male, going around asking random like females, random women, if they basically I'd walk up and I'd just be like, hey, so I'm really sorry to bother you. My girlfriend just got her period and I really don't know what to do. Like, it's actually, I'm wow, I really just saw him at the back. Hold on. I'll go to it one more time. Hold on. Hey, I'm really sorry to bother you. My girlfriend just got her period and she asked me to go get her some pads or tampons, and I genuinely have no clue what to buy. I'm just trying to kind of find somebody who might be able to help me out. Go into the store and just find something that'll work for her. I have the money, I can give it to you. I really just need someone to go buy it for me because I have no clue what to get. I don't even know. And scene. I'm a pretty good actor. I can do my thing. You know what I mean? But it's just all clownery. It's actually all just clownery. Um, and we got a few women who actually were down to help out and stuff like that. But it just helps me out learning how to just get better acting in public, doing different skits and stuff like that. Also, just getting comfortable with people telling me no. Because like besides me even having to do like that skit stuff and things like that, we have to do a lot of just interviews in general. So I have to go around and asking people like, hey, are you down to be on video for a TikTok? And a lot of times they say no. They just walk away and go, no, excuse me, sorry, don't really care. Get out of my face. You know what I mean? Which rightfully so. Just you're like, depending on where you are, what you're doing, what's going on, like you just don't want people in your face. You know what I mean? You just don't want to talk. So it makes sense, but kind of just getting comfortable with rejection more, getting myself out there, doing more stuff in public, so it's my goal really with the job and all was just it's supposed to just in a way help me break out of my shell of not that I was ever afraid to do public like pranks and public film skits and stuff like that, but just finally jumping into it, you know what I mean? And I'm really hoping that I can start to just do it more for my own brand, for my own TikToks, for S2P's TikToks and stuff like that. Like I have a few ideas of what I can do for like interview style, and then once we also start doing merch and different things like that and apparel, I have a few ideas for that and what I can do with the brand there. But especially interviews, because those I can just do like right off the bat now, just finding people who look the part for the interview. But I just gotta start doing it, man. Everything we talk about, literally just gotta do it. Like I literally just gotta do it. So that's why I got the job. Trying to just convince myself to just start doing it, basically. And it's partially working. It's doing its job, I'm trying to first get comfortable with the job completely before I start like venturing myself out. Excuse me, guys. It is a little bit late. I'm recording this a bit late because I've been just like working on a couple of different things. I'm working on music again. For those of you who don't know, I have a few songs that are out on Spotify and like all platforms. I have 2 songs that are out on all platforms. One called No Matter, and one called Take Our Time. Under the alias as my normal alias, IDVSH or I dash, whatever, whatever makes sense for you. But I haven't made music in a while, other than that, like the newest song, Take Our Time. That was like my newest one, but before that, No Matter. And it's been a minute since I've really like sat down and made music and just gotten the flow state, like I said, I have those 2 that are officially out, and then I have a few that are on SoundCloud that I just have fun with. And I think like I came out with an EP is what I call them, because I don't want to say that I'm like creating an album or anything at all. until I ever actually am able to take it serious and fully dedicate that time to an album. And doing it correctly as well, because like I just dabble in music nowadays. I don't have the time to really be as good in music as I would want to be. Even though I can see myself doing it better, doing it more, and getting better at it, but you know, just got to do it. Just got to do it. But it's finding time in between work, school, my business with the league, with S2P, my own content, But I guess it's all tied into my own content to S2P as well. You know what I mean? So now that I'm doing this stuff and I'm really just trying to get back in the flow, hopefully it'll be easier for me to do it. I don't like. I honestly want to start streaming me making music again, which I probably will, because I want to come out. Like I said, I want to come out with another EP. But the thing is, like, I just don't know. Just don't know how many people would actually fuck with it. You know what I mean? Like listen to or watch me making music. I feel like the process is so long. Like sometimes I get stuck. I not that I don't have ideas, is that I have so many ideas that I just get stuck on what sounds the best. And that's what I start to thinking about. What sounds the best? What is the best for this moment in the song, the lyric that flows correctly and doesn't mess up the entirety of the song. And if I hear this one word, and if it doesn't sound perfect in the sequence of the phrase that I laid down, and if it fucks up the beat even just a little bit, it ruins the entire song for me. And so it takes me time to not get stuck in that process and not get stuck in that idea and that thought of it not being perfect on the beat. You know what I mean? Because we can't be perfect. No human is perfect. So, but either way, I do want to try and be as good as I can. So that is just practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect, or it's something else too. Practice makes. There's another phrase that I can't think of. That's like it's better than practice makes perfect, but I can't remember it. Either way, trying to get in my flow state, guys. I'm trying to get in my flow state, which is kind of happening. I just got to take the time. The whole thing about this podcast too is like, I don't know how personal I'd like to get on here. Guess it just depends. I guess I'll say it like this. I have more time to do things that I like to do now, I guess. So last weekend, one of the reasons why we couldn't record was that I was gone to Santa Clara. Yes, Santa Clara. Went to Santa Clara first, and then to UC Davis, all within the same day. So on like this same stretch of the down like up the coast up north towards San Francisco, and it was fun. My best friend, well, two of my best friends, Nathan goes to Santa Clara, and Luke goes to UC Davis. So we took the train. Me and Crumpet, one of my other best friends, took took a flight to Santa Clara. Got off that flight. Then we grabbed Nate, hopped on a train to UC Davis, and it was Nate and his one of his friends from his frat. And we spent the night at UC Davis for one night, like one day and 2 nights. Left Sunday night or Sunday morning. Sorry, Sunday afternoonish. And I was back home, took another train to Santa Clara, took a flight from Santa Clara back to LA, and I was back home Sunday night. But it was like late night, around like 8 or 9 o'clock when I got home. Man, that whole weekend was such a blur. I definitely enjoyed it though. I will say that. We just got fucked up pretty much like I have genuinely never been that drunk that early in my entire life. Basically, it's 7 a.m. wake up call, or no, I'm sorry, 4 a.m. wake up call. I wish it was 7 a.m. I woke up around 3:50. I mind you, I didn't go to sleep probably until like around midnight ish, because we got there around 7 p.m. Got introduced to like some of his frat guys, chilled with them, and then we didn't obviously get like in bed around until like 10, 11 o'clock, and then fell asleep. Like I just can't fall asleep like earlier than that, so I didn't fall asleep until around like midnight, just doing business, because I had the tournament, which was supposed to happen Saturday, which didn't happen, which I can get to that as well in this. But that pissed me off. That actually pissed me off that the tournament didn't happen, but I will get there. Woke up, went to sleep at 12, woke up around like 3:50 to his roommate getting out of bed. He looked at, I don't even know if he remembers this, because he looked at me, shook his head, like nodded, and then just grabbed some water and chugged that shit. And then 10 minutes later, I'm hearing screaming, fucking all the frat guys screaming at the top of their lungs, music blasting, banging on the door, wake the fuck up. Literally just screaming at everybody to wake up, and that it's 4 a.m. and it's time to drink. I genuinely have never been more drunk that early in my entire life, bro. By 4:30, clothes on, drinks in hand, and by 4:45, there were like 50 to 60 people all playing die and beer pong and different things like that downstairs. And then by 10 o'clock, everyone was hammered, bro. Like by 10 a.m., everyone in the entire like vicinity of the city, because it's basically a college town, is just hammered. It's so stupid. So stupid. But hey, that's picnic day. And honestly, 10 out of 10 would recommend for anybody who has a friend at UC Davis by chance. Go experience it. It's worth it. Drink responsibly, kids, of course. Kids will drink responsibly. Adults, men and women. And then the event, dude. On Saturday, we were supposed to have this showcase tournament for the league that was going to be college teams versus RU18 teams, just like registered kids that were there to play, right? When I say everything went to shit at the worst times, everything went to shit. Literally, like last minute, worst things. Everything just this team couldn't play. This person's internet went out, and this team's internet went out, and then the casters are gone, and then I need a new producer, and this and that, and it's just like, oh, it was so much stupidness. But like I said, I send it to my entire team. Like I honestly just blame myself for it. I feel like I could have done a better job communicating, and I mean, I tried. So we'll see how the lottery and the draft and the showcase goes this season, guys, because I'm just doing it. I'm just trying to get it done. I do think it'll be good, though. Just gotta put it together in time. Honestly, guys, I don't think this is gonna be too long of an episode. I'm probably aiming for something around like 25-30 minutes, something like that. One, I don't want it to drag on for too long when I don't really have anything to talk about. But at the same time, it is a more of an update episode. Just kind of wanted to say what's up, chat with you guys, give you guys a little update on things, why we went MIA, or why honestly, I'll also just talk about this in general too, why I went MIA for so long, and just streams and everything in general. And like I said, I just got busy, man. Like, got in a relationship with this girl, you know. Things didn't work out. I'll say that, things didn't work out, but a lot of my time that I spent, with her, I can now try and spend with myself again, which I think is important. Which I think is really important. So basically, I'm back. I'm back, bitches. And good luck for everybody out there trying to do what I'm doing, trying to do them what they want to do. Good luck to you guys, because I'm coming with a fucking vengeance. I don't think I can be stopped this time, to be honest. The music I'm listening to is a vibe, by the way. You guys can't even, well, you guys will hear it, but you guys can't hear the one that I'm listening to right now. Vibery. It's vibes. Straight up vibes, honestly. But no, on a serious note, though, like, I'm just ready to just grind. I think the hardest thing for me is just trying to figure out my schedule, because school is really important, as that, like, I'm really close to graduating. I'm in senior standing, so I have enough credits to graduate almost, basically, and it's just like, just gotta get it done, but I'm trying to make sure I get it done correctly. I don't slack off. And man, dude, it's been hard. Like, it's actually been difficult. Some days you just wake up and it's just like, I'm not really down to do all that. I'm not really down to do all this. And some days you are down, and you wake up and you're down for everything, and then all of a sudden something just triggers you a little bit too much, and you just can't do anything, I don't know if it's like my ADHD paralysis, if it's fucking depression. Like, I don't know what it is, but I know sometimes I just don't want to do stuff, But I think that's when it's important that I do the things. I said do the things that I don't want to do, but also do them for myself. Like I said, like I've said all the time in the other episodes and all that stuff in the first episode. Make sure that I'm doing it for me, That definitely helps to keep myself motivated. It's like I'm finishing this degree so I can say that I finished the degree, and also not messing up those classes so I don't screw myself over and making it harder to finish that degree, So we'll see. So I got a lot of random crap that I got to catch up with. But I do want to start streaming again, which honestly isn't even difficult. Like, just to press go live and then do whatever I need to do on live, like, isn't difficult. Like, even if I was just doing homework, like, but the thing is, people don't want to watch that, People don't want to watch me just do homework, That's why I don't just do homework streams or video stream or music streams or editing streams or graphic streams, anything like that, like the random shit that I'm into, because I just don't think anybody's going to want to watch that. But I think that's the important stuff to still stream, though, because it helps create that community who will watch me no matter what I'm doing, We're just there to vibe and watch me in general. So it's a give and take to it. It's a give and take. Trying to figure out what to give so I can take, But I do, and I will be going live again soon. I promise. For anybody who cares, for anybody who's listening, I do miss streaming, and I will be going live one of these days. I promise. But in due time, I swear. Oh, and that reminds me, there are a few things that I do want to edit. When taking pictures with one of my homies, Luke, one of these nights, and then over the trip that over the weekend that I left to go to UC Davis. I didn't vlog really that much, but we did take a lot of random pictures and a lot of random videos. So I plan on making a little edit with those. So stay tuned, guys, on all my socials. Um, Twitter for the preview, YouTube, the full video will be posted there, obviously. Um, TikTok, shorts, whatever I end up posting it on, you guys will see it. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I have a few different ideas for those edits. I just like it's the same thing with the music too. There's so many ideas that I have, but it's just about executing it properly, but also like remembering that it can't be perfect, that like trying to, but also trying to like reach my limits with it, trying to do like crazier things, crazier edits, crazier sounds with my music, different ideas that I just have in my brain, but I'm trying to execute them basically, and it's just hard. It's hard because I would try and be perfect, and if it's not perfect, then I say no, never mind. I don't want to do it. But I gotta get out of that mindset. Either way though, we're about to hit 30 minutes or something like that on this video or this podcast, whichever way you're watching it. I don't want to drag it on for too long. Just want to, like I said, give you guys an update. So what's up? Hope you guys are having an amazing night. I was almost tempted to end it off how I do on my streams. And if you guys know how I ended off on my streams, you're a goat. And honestly, I just might as well, since it's just me. Sleep tight. Don't the bed bugs bite. No, I won't do it. If you know how I ended in my streams, you're a goat. That's all I know. Noah might know. If he's listening, you might know. But yeah, make sure you guys go listen to the other 2 episodes to catch up to what we were talking about last week and the week before that on Anchor FM/S2P pod or S2P podcast, sorry, as well as the video form on the YouTube, on my YouTube, and different clips on the S2P podcast clips channel. Go leave us a rating, go leave a like on this video, and make sure you comment below that you are a goat because you made it this far, and B, let me know how you're doing, let me know how you're feeling, update me on how your week's been. I'll be reading them, I swear. But yeah, I hope you guys have a good night or day, whenever you're listening to this. And I'll see you guys next week. I promise. All right. Love you guys. Peace.